Yes, very good. It's so difficult in this game to know exactly what's going to happen. As I say, you can get a run of 2 or 3 points, 4 points, it can change the whole complexion of the game. A man who can look to be on his knees can come right back into the game. Of course, when your opponent's a run of 3 or 4 points, it doesn't do your confidence any good whatsoever.
Service over, 6-7.
That rally typical of the technique of the Malaysian player. Great doubles player that he is, and that sort of technique comes out in his approach to singles play. He gets into the net fast, great smash, puts the shuttle on the ground, very quick. Again, in very fast there, but that I would put into the unforced error category. He had a lot of court to put it into, and it was above the net sufficiently for him to play it. And the score of 8, when one player has reached 8 points in the final game, then they change ends. You may say in an indoor hall, any advantage in changing ends? Well, there might be a little difference in the background. There probably isn't here. But I've mentioned the drift of the shuttlecock earlier on. It's from right to left. Very light missile. It moves a bit, maybe a foot, and the players have to compensate, and then at the change of end, means that they've got to compensate in the opposite way.
9-6.
Hartono getting away from Gunalan again. His 7-2 lead was whittled back to 7-6. Now there's a 3 points difference, as you can see.
Quiet, please.
Well, that one looked as if it went over the top, but in fact, it went under the net, and therefore the point to Hartono, 11 points to 6.
Quiet, please.
A 5-point lead.
Service over, 6-11.
With a service back in his possession, a chance again for Gunalan. Great drop from the champion Hartono, and a very ambitious cross-court drop from Gunalan. Typical of the shots that this man plays. It wasn't successful on that occasion, but that's why he endears himself so much to the crowd. Tremendous artist.
I see that Hartono hasn't, in fact, taken his sweater off yet. That's no disrespect to Gunalan. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen him in all the years he's been coming to the All England. I've never seen Hartono take his sweater off.
Service over, 6-11. Service over, 11-7.
And that one very definitely comes into the unforced error category. He couldn't afford to do that at that moment.
7-11. 8-11. Quiet. 9-11.
And yet another pullback from Gunallan. Remember, in the early part of this third and final game, he was 7-2 down. He pulled back to 6-7. Then he was 6-11 down, and he's pulled back 3 points now.
9-11.
And that's the fourth point.
10-11.
Just like a flash down that sideline.
Quiet, please.
10-11. And yet again, he failed to get onto level terms.
11-10. Quiet, please. Service over. 10-11.
And the luck and the touch with Gunallan then. Gets the service back.
Service over. 11-10.
Two chances missed. There was that shot down the sideline, the left-hand sideline there. And then coming in very fast again, Gunallan missed the sort of shot that he would have undoubtedly taken, I think, and won the point in the first game. So 12 points to 10 for champion Hartono, and he's serving. Three very costly errors there, Ron Lockwood.
Yes, very true. This is the time when it counts, of course. You've got to really put the pressure on and cut out the mistakes at this stage of the game. You just can't afford to give a point away like that.
It was out. 14-10.
Match point.
Championship point for Hartono's 7th win.
Quiet. Quiet. Hold it. Please be quiet. In fairness to both
Mr. Arthur
players.
Jones calls for
Thank
quiet
you.
in fairness to both
Play.
players. There he is. Or 6,000 pairs of hands applaud the 7th consecutive victory, equaling Ireland Cups for Rudy Hartono. And there it is, he's the champion for the 7th time. A gallant loser, Gunallan, and by Jove, they'll be junketing in Jakarta tonight.